Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Life of a Creator. We are back. I'm feeling much better. I don't know if you can hear my voice. I was sick all of last week. I had a nasty cold. I lost my voice and all that. So I'm back. I'm feeling good. And the past 2 weeks before that, I was just also not in a good mental space. And I just wanted to take that time to recharge myself and get myself back on track. So we are back from where we left off at. I believe in episode 6, I was trying on my sample piece, which was my top, and it ripped. I know where it ripped at in that area. It just was not completely tacked down because one, it's a sample piece and I was just trying to put something together so I can see how things will fit. But that area needs a flat felt seam, and I'm going to put a flat felt seam in that area to make it a little bit more durable. And I also wrote down the things that I am going to go ahead and work on and edit. I'm going to lower my armhole because the armhole on the sample piece is up into like my armpit a little too high, so I'm going to lower that. I'm also going to remove my dart feature that I have like in the back part of my bodice. The dart is going to start at the top part of the bodice and work its way all the way down to the hem of my pant, and that was going to be part of the design feature. I'm going to leave that just for the front and not the back because when you sit down, I don't want it to be uncomfortable. So it may be fashionable, but again, we are looking for comfort and durability out of these looks. So with that being said, I'm going to remove that back dart feature. And also I'm going to add in my flat felt seams. I also, behind the scenes, during my little break, I was practicing how to make flat felt seams. I really never done it before. So I was getting myself educated on that and working on it, and I've been doing pretty good. I actually made a sample, here it is, of it. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there are two top stitching seams here. And the way it's folded in, it just makes the seams a lot more durable and a lot more, won't be as easy to rip. So that was something I was practicing too during the break. And so yeah, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and work on these patterns and get as much done as possible. I would like to go ahead and get started on drafting out my hoodie and also drafting out my pants and my arm and have all that done by Friday. That is my goal. So wish me luck, and let's, dive right in.
One on the top and one on the bottom of the shape that I have drawn on this big rectangle here. So the first thing we need to do is to press the weld pieces in half. So I've got out my very beautiful, cute ironing board.
But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss. When we play our roles the other way. Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
What's up, guys? It is 1:37 a.m. I am done with my revisions that I needed to get done as far as my welt pockets, redoing those and lowering my armhole, adding in those flat felt seams, and also raising up my hemline on the front and the back bodices. And also I redid my pocket bag and my pocket facing, and all that stuff. So all of that is done. Tomorrow my goal is to start drafting out the hood part and also my arm, and get all the patterns cut out and have them cut out onto the muslin fabric and sewn up. And again, come Friday, my goal is to have as much done as possible with this sample, because I need to get these samples rolling again. So with that all being said, I am about to go ahead and eat. I am starving. I got some pasta. You guys, if you know me at this point, I love pasta. I'm going to smash on that and I'm gonna call it a night. And with that all being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's up, guys? It is going on 2 o'clock now in the morning. I started on this top of my jumpsuit earlier today at 2 p.m. I'm tired, of course, but I'm halfway done with this and I'm pretty happy on how it's turning out. As you can see, I added in a flat felt seam in the front chest part, and I also added a flat felt seam, if you can tell, in the back and also on my shoulder. As far as the darts, I love how stiff they are now. I put in interfacing inside of them. That turned out pretty well. And I'm going to continue this dart feature into the pant. Once I start drafting out the pant, you will see how that's going to come along. As far as my pocket, I love how my hand smoothly goes into it. At first, I had to. At first, I had the wrong pocket bag attached. I had to immediately take that off and put it on the other side, the right side. Did not feel like doing that because it honestly took a minute to attach the pocket bag on correctly. But I did it, and as you can tell, my hand smoothly goes in downward instead of going upward with no problem. Um, I will put my zipper inside. I will put that on once I draft out the pattern of my pant and add it to the muslin and attach it to this. And then I'll put the zipper on because the zipper connects to the top of this and also my pant. And then I'm going to draft out my arms and my hood, and then this is going to be complete. So I'm loving it. You guys drop down in the comment box below and let me know what you guys think on how it's coming along. So with that all being said, I'm about to go ahead and clock out. I am tired. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, I will see you guys on Thursday. What is up, guys? It is Friday. We made it through another week. I was going to say work week, but I have been on vacation all week. Well, hell, I can say work week because basically I have been working really hard on my sample piece here on YouTube, and also I have been over on TikTok making my outfit for the Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour. You guys can catch me over there if you like. I'm breaking down like a whole series of me making my outfit for that tour, from like the mood board, from me sketching out my look, from me making the patterns for that look for the tour. Again, if you like, follow me on TikTok at DeMarco_Gentry, where I just go through the whole process of me making my look for the tour. So that is what I was doing off and on this week and yesterday as well. I did plan on coming and working on my sample for you guys on YouTube, but again, I was over there on TikTok making, working on my outfit. So we're here today, and I'm going to go ahead and get started drafting out my collar and also drafting out my hood. And if I have time, I'm going to start drafting out and working on my arm as well, and get as much done as possible because I would like to be in bed by 1:30, no later than 2 o'clock tonight, and get all of those patterns done and made and put onto the muslin fabric and sewn onto the top piece of the sample. I would like to get all of that done on this episode, so next week episode we can move right along into drafting out my pants and adding that onto the top sample as well, and getting these samples moving along. So with that all being said, let's dive right in and get started. Alright guys, so as I am sewing this collar, I pray that it fits. I really do. I just spent 2 hours drafting out this piece. because it's been a minute since I actually made a collar. So I pray it fits. If not, I'm gonna have to go back in and work on the sizing and all that. So let's pray it fits. Yep, guys, this is not going to fit. It is way too small. As you can see, these points need to be up here in the front. Way too small. I have all of this space here that I need to fill in. And as you can see, ain't no motion. So I'm going to have to go back and resize everything because it's not going to fit. This is what I want. This is what I want to execute. So until I get that, I'm going to have to keep trying resizing the collar until I get this look. So let's go on back to the drawing board, child.